Hello. So for today's practice, you're just going to begin in a comfortable seated position on your mat. If you're tuning in with the playlist that syncs up with this class, you can just go ahead and start that now and then come to your comfortable position that you want to start off your practice from. So whether it's sitting with the legs crossed or sitting up on the heels, let's just land there, closing the eyes. Bringing your focus to the breath. Even if you're arriving with any kind of soreness or tension in one area of the body, let's just breathe, feel the belly rise, and start to scan through the body. Being aware of any tension you might be arriving with today. With a willingness to take care of the body in this practice, as you really are the guide of your own experience here as you practice today. Let's try and move the body safely. Do what we can to relieve tension and really increase mobility both in the body and the mind. Distractions and different thoughts, they will arrive. And see if just for this next maybe 40 minutes or so that we're practicing together, allow those wanderings of the mind to pass by like clouds. The thoughts to move through without you clinging to any one of them. Bring the palms face down on the knees if they're not already there. And begin with some Sufi grinds, circling the rib cage around. Start small and then start to increase your space that you're hitting a little bit more and more as you go. So you expand to the left a little bit further and then to the right. Feel the back of the rib cage opening and then the front. If you want to start to bring the shoulders into it, get a little bit more of a fold each time you go forward. And the hands are on the knees, maybe applying a little pressure down to open a bit more from the hip. And already you're waking the core up, supporting the spine with the strength on the front side of the body. When you're ready, you're just going to change the direction and go the other way. Couple more times around, guiding it with your breath, hitting every point of the hip. And just really waking up the spine. Coming back through the middle. You're going to bring the hands together at prayer right in front of the heart. Then you're going to interlace the hands and start to make a figure 8 shape with your hands and your wrists opening up. So it's like that infinity symbol. You can keep it in close to the body, or you can start to extend the arms, maybe releasing any cracks, any little pops of air from the wrists. And then change the direction and go the other way. You could bring it in close, you can extend the arms. It'll be a different bit of sensation through the forearm as well. Just opening up the wrists. Now from here, come back to stillness in the middle. You're going to flip the palms and reach the heels of your hands up and then slide your shoulder blades down. Feel the lift and the lengthening through the sides of the body, and then open up through the throat by just lifting the chin and looking to your hands. One more time, breathing in deeply. On the exhale, you're going to place the hands behind you. Fingertips are away from you. And then just start to drop a little bit of weight into the palms. Lift the heart. Spread the fingers, ground the palm. And then draw the front of your shoulders back and then the chest forward. Back through neutral. Cross the opposite ankle in front if you're here in the easy seated pose. And you're going to start to walk the hands straight forward. Keep your sits bones down. You can drop the head between the arms. Maybe bring a block underneath the forehead, rest the head there. Now reach your left arm to the left side, ground the palm, and then reach the right arm up and over, opening from the outside of the right hip all the way up and out of the right hand. Keep your right glute and your right sit bone pressing down into the ground. Start to bring the right hand down towards the left, crossing one arm over the other, walking through the middle. And then all the way over to the right, right palm down, left arm up and over. Now from here, reach the left arm up, place it a little bit behind you, and can get into that circle again, reaching the right hand out to the left side, crossing the left arm over the right, all the way over to the right side, left arm lifts up. Place the left hand a little bit behind you. One more time around this direction. Reach as far forward as you can. All the way up. Left hand's going to place behind. Reach the right arm up. And then reverse. Place the right hand behind you. Left arm reaches up and then out to the right side. Cross the right arm over the left, keeping the arms extended through the entire transition around. Left hand down, right arm up, over, place it behind, left arm up, place it to the right. Keep going. One more complete circle around. Next time you come through the middle, arms are reaching out in front of you, flatten your back, shine your heart forward, and come up to a tabletop. Finding that comfortable position with the knees underneath the hips. Maybe a little rocking of the hips side to side after all that spine opening. Let's take an inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Now continue to warm up into your cat-cow, adding in any variation that you like. Open up the wrists a bit. Now from your tabletop, come to stand on the knees and the shins. Hips are stacked right over the knees, reach the arms up. So not much of a back bend, especially as we first start here, but eventually you might get a little bit more arch of the spine. For now, just reach straight up. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, sit back to your heels, draw your hands back by your feet. Inhale, lift up, hips forward, heart open. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. Now maybe you start to open the heart a little bit more. 2 more times. All the lift is stemming from the core and the large muscles in the legs. 1 more time. Up. Child's pose. Send your arms out in front of you. Tabletop. Drop the hips towards the wrists. Keep the knees down for a gentle upward facing dog. Wrap your triceps back. Chest goes forward, shoulders go back. Downward facing dog. From the down dog, please walk your feet to your hands. Bringing your block into the mix if you'd like to rest the hands or the top of the head down onto the block. We'll be in just a real easy forward fold for a couple breaths here. You can keep a little bend in the knees as you're first warming up. Let's release and take an inhale to a flat back, lengthen, make a nice amount of space in the crease of the hip here, and then exhale, fold. Bring the feet together, big toes to touch. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach up high. Hands to the heart, breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Chair pose, sit down. Inhale here. Straighten the legs and fold as you exhale. Flat back, inhale. Body down to the legs, exhale. Inhale, flat back. Lunge your left foot all the way back and then the left knee down as you breathe out. Left leg is straight back behind you, just like a tail extending from the torso. Now come to plank pose. Chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Try and lower your thighs, your belly, and your chest all at the same time. Untuck the toes, low cobra. Forehead down, breathe out. Bring your hands out just wider than the mat. Dip your right shoulder closer to the mat, slightly lifting the head, maybe even turn the right ear towards the mat, and then dip the left shoulder down. Side to side a few times, keeping the head just lifted off of the mat, but no tension in the neck. Back through the middle. Palms under the shoulders, tuck the toes, drive the heels back. Knees can be down or up as you come to plank. Inhale. Down dog. Right foot steps forward between the hands. Right arm up, simple twist. Right hand down, extended pyramid. Stretch and lengthen the legs. Forward fold, feet together. Rise to stand, inhale up. Chair pose, exhale, sit down. Inhale. Inhale right here. Exhale, fold. You tune it with your breath. Flat back, look up. Body to the legs, let go. Flat back, lengthen. Lunge your right foot back, keep your right toes tucked. Right knee down. Plank pose. Once again, slow chaturanga, all the way down. Untuck the toes, cobra, lift about halfway. Lower down, let it go. Plank push up. Down dog. Left foot steps between the hands. Left arm up for a simple twist. Left hand down, extended pyramid, stretch and lengthen the legs. Right foot up beside the left. Rise to stand. Inhale, we lift up. Chair pose, exhale. Inhale. Forward fold, let it go. Flat back. Fold down. Inhale, flat back. Lunge your left foot to the back of the mat. Kali Mudra, high lunge. Lift up. Hands to the heart. Warrior 3. Keep a little bend in the right knee in the transition. And then slowly bring the chest and the left leg parallel to the mat. Arms reach out to the side, fly. Arms reach forward, biceps with the ears. High lunge, come back. Hands to the heart. Twist to your right. Keep the right knee directly over the right heel. High lunge, come up. Warrior 2, left heel down. Reverse. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. This time hover in your chaturanga. And then come through to up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky. Open the hip and bend the knee. Right foot between the hands. Left knee down. Reach the right arm up and then back. Option to bind. This left hand can be on a block if that feels better, especially in the shoulders. Option to back. Grab that back foot with the right hand. Come on back around, hands to frame the right foot. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Rise to stand. And back, chair pose. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Body to the legs, let it go. Lengthen, long spine, inhale. Lunge the right foot back as you breathe out. Kali Mudra, arms up. High lunge. Hands to the heart. Keep a little bend in the left knee as you transition. Warrior 3. Legs active. Core lifting. Zip up through the bottom portion of your rib cage. Try not to splay open. Arms fly out to the side. Biceps with the ears, arms forward. High lunge. Hands to the heart. Twist to your left. High lunge. Warrior 2. Reverse. Cartwheel it down, step back and flow. From the down dog, when you're ready, left leg's going to lift up and the hip will open. Please land the left foot between the hands. Right knee down, right hand to the floor or block, left arm up and then back. Option to bind. Grab a hold of the foot. Release around, hands frame the left foot. Bring the right foot up to meet the left, forward fold at the top of the mat. Bring the feet hips width apart here and find gorilla pose, scooping the hands under the feet and bringing the toes to the creases of your wrists. Go ahead and release. Let's bring the feet back together. Rise to stand, inhale up. Hands come to the heart, exhale. Reach up on an inhale. Forward fold, bow down. Inhale, lengthen, long spine, look up. Fold and let it go. Inhale, flat back, look up. Step your left foot back on the exhale. You're going to drop the back heel and come to warrior 1, arms up. I always like the mudra, palms together, thumbs crossed here. Helps me to feel grounded. So maybe you explore something with the hands, maybe even Kali Mudra, releasing the pointer fingers. Tree pose. Stand onto the right leg, lift the left foot. Start with the hands at the heart. Get really active through the standing leg and try and drop your tailbone down. Once you're feeling your balance, then you can take the arms up. Warrior one, step it back. Eagle wrap the left arm under the right. Come slightly forward, so your spine's nice and long, and then lift up and back through your forearms. Now keeping all that opening through the front of the spine, come forward, humble with the arms bound. Thumbs stay close to the forehead. Warrior one, arms are still bound. Eagle pose, left leg over the right. You really got to bend the right knee here. Pyramid feet. Bring the left foot 3 to 4 feet back behind the right. Release the arms. Right hand's going to land to the back of the right hip. Left arm's going to extend up. Start to reach forward. Revolved pyramid pose. Left hand down to the shin, the foot, or block. If you're using a block, try and bring it to the outer edge of that right foot by the pinky. And then you can start to twist. If the shoulders stack, reach the right arm up and look off the hand. Please take the right hand down. Find standing split, floating the left leg up. Bend both knees, land the left knee outside of the right heel, and sit all the way down. If it bothers the left leg to keep the knee bent, extend it forward. Right hand behind you, brief spinal twist with the left arm up, and then the left hand, maybe even the left forearm around that right knee. A little counter twist over to the left, back through the middle. Swing the right leg back behind you. Square the front of the right hip towards the mat so you find yourself in a pigeon pose with the chest lifted. Hands are as wide as the mat. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, bring it down like a wave. Inhale, we lift back up. Head comes up last, and then exhale, lower it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring the palms back to the mat, lifting up. Find plank, floating the right knee, coming from the core to bring the left leg back. Chaturanga. All the way down this time. You can take a cobra, or you can complete the king cobra by bending knees and lifting. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Bend the knees if you're ready. Lift the core. Exhale, lower. One more time. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Let it out. Take a look to the top of the mat, any way you would like to travel there. Step, walk, or float the feet forward. Rise to stand up. Hands to the heart. Tree pose. Actually, no, not yet, sorry. Inhale, you're gonna reach it all the way up. Exhale, fold down. Flat back, inhale. Body comes to the legs, exhale. Inhale, long spine, lengthen. Step your right foot all the way back, land the right heel down, warrior one. Left leg is forward, right hip is drawing forward to square. Arms come up, maybe find a mudra with the hands. Tree pose. Lift the right foot. Engage the left hamstring and thigh. Direct your tailbone down. When you're ready, arms up. Warrior one. Eagle wrap the right arm under the left. Get that nice opening in the back, just drifting slightly forward to begin. And then up and back, thumbs close to the forehead. Humble warrior. Left shoulder to the left knee, or maybe the left shoulder slides inside of the left knee. Come on up. Eagle, wrap the right leg over top of the left. Unwind, finding pyramid feet. Right heel 3 to 4 feet behind the left foot, and then take the right arm up, left hand to the left hip. Reach forward far as you can go. Grab your block if you like it here. We want to find the variation that keeps our spine parallel to the mat, not lifting up at an angle, not coming down at an angle. Just a nice flat back, engagement through the inner thighs, and twist. Hands down, standing split, right leg up. Bend both knees. Bring the right knee to the outer edge of the left heel and sit down. Remember, you can always extend the bottom leg as needed. Left hand behind, right arm up to get lifted, and then start to twist. A little counter twist over to the right. Through the middle. Left leg back behind you, finding pigeon. Square the front of your left hip down to the ground. On the fingertips, lift up. Moving the breath through the spine like a wave. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Land the palms back on the mat. Find your way to plank. Right arm up, side plank. Variations are welcome, especially if you're reaching the point in your side plank where the left foot is grounded. Then you can play around with floating that right leg. Side plank with the right hand down, left arm up. Moving on if you're ready. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg to the sky, open the hip, bend the knee. Right foot between the hands. Left knee down, untuck the left toes. Kali Mudra, arms up. Take your full expression here. Maybe a bit of a back bend. The Kali Mudra is important. Kali is our reminder, our deity. She feeds off of the bad karma. So any challenging thoughts, any negativity, anger, greed, frustration, give it to Kali. She needs it. She will transform it. We don't need it. It's too heavy to carry. Offer it up. She's hungry for it. Hands down inside of the right foot. Walk it to the left, grounding the right knee for frog pose. It's a brief one. Walk the hands in. Take a walk towards the back of the mat so you're in a tabletop. And find downward facing dog. From here, we'll take the left leg to the sky, open the hip, bend the knee. Left foot comes forward between the hands. Right knee down, right toes untucked. One last time, Kali Mudra, offer up. When you're ready, release hands inside of the left foot. One more time, walk it to the right side. Landing that left knee to the mat. Frog pose, maybe lower down to the chest or the forearms. When you're ready, let's break the pose, lifting up, press into the hands, slide the knees in. You're just going to come to sit facing the back of your mat. Lie down when you are ready, finding a nice, grounded waterfall pose. Moved a lot of energy in a short amount of time. Just being grateful here for your body's ability to move today. Bend the knees, feet to the mat. Bridge pose. Lift up and release the hands beneath you. Release nice and slow. Feel every vertebra connect to the mat. Drop the knees to the right and over to the left. Recenter. Bridge. Press down, lift up. You can practice something else with the arms if you'd like, maybe a hand-supported bridge. If you're not feeling bridge, just slide a block underneath you. Keeping the knees bent, feet to the mat. Still get the lift of the hips. Feel that slight draw of the knees towards one another. One more breath in, press down, lift up, and release. Take the peace finger grip on the right big toe. Extend the right leg up, keeping the left knee bent, left foot grounded. If you're feeling that straight right leg come in pretty close to you, maybe even the thigh to the belly, then you're welcome to extend the left leg long. Just don't push the body too far. Release, both legs long. Reach your left arm overhead and roll onto your left side, resting the head in the hand. So I'm beginning with my hips stacked here. If you're a little off balance, pike your bottom leg a little bit forward at a 45-degree angle so you can see the foot. From here, you're going to bend the right knee, grab the right foot, and draw the heel to the glute. We're not here too long. You can stay if it's giving you a nice opening in the hamstring. Otherwise, you can take it to half here, lying flat on your back with the right foot directly beside the right glute, arms overhead. Release, making your way back to lie flat on your back with both legs extended, noticing any difference between the right and left leg, how one leg's a little bit longer. And then bring your right foot to your mat, peace finger grip, left big toe, left hand, extend the left leg up. Only floating that right leg long if it's available for you today. Once you release here, you're going to roll onto your right side, resting the head in the hand, stacking the hips. Bend your left knee, grab a hold of the foot, and draw the heel towards your glute. Stay or take it to that half hero, lying flat on the back, left foot beside the left glute, arms overhead. When you're ready, please release to lie flat on your back. Bring the soles of the feet together and the knees apart. And then connecting the thumb and the pointer fingers overhead, creating another diamond shape through the palms as well as the arms and the legs. Shavasana is there for you when you are ready to extend the legs and relax the arms beside you. Allowing yourself to drift with the knowing and deep trust that you're cared for, safe, and protected at all times. Being mindful of the prayers that you weave each day. Being aware of the thoughts that you feed your energy to. Even just making note of what you see around you day to day. What's growing. What's shifting in positive ways. And what might need or ask to be changed or redirected back. It's not about showing up with a head full of judgments. It's a loving mind, a grateful heart, and the willingness to trust. I invite you to stay within your relaxation, enjoy your Shavasana as long as you would like today. Thank you so much for taking the space to practice. Namaste.